Alright people, welcome to the Filthy Kitchen. I'm the Squadron. Thanks for dropping by. I tried to sleep when I got home from work and I lay there for a couple hours. Probably a big mistake. I probably ruined my ability to actually get to sleep now. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't do my boxing. I did lift some weights, some light weights. I just don't have the strength I used to. I don't know, maybe my days of having muscles is a thing of the past. But at least I did something, so I'm happy about that. So it's a day of rest. It's supposed to be orthodox boxing today, but past 2 days I hardly slept and I think it's catching up with me, so I'm just going to go to bed, hopefully get some sleep, and then resume tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'll probably do both exercises tomorrow. I'm supposed to ride the bike, but I also didn't do my boxing, so the option is push it a day forward and do the boxing, or forget the boxing and carry on with the schedule and ride the bike, or maybe I'll do both. If I do both, then I'll consider that I am still on schedule. So we'll see how much sleep I get, see how I feel, and maybe I'll do both. I really don't know if there's much point in this. Obviously, if I really wanted to get in shape, I would change my diet drastically, but you know, the stomach and the love handles seems to be the issue. No, I just can't seem to get rid of it. Maybe it's my age. I can't, well, it's probably my hormones because of working night shifts for the past almost 5 years. Night shifts literally kill you. They take 10 years off your life. They screw with your hormones. I have hardly been able to sleep during this 5 years, and sleep is extremely important. So it could be a bunch of factors. Maybe my age isn't much of a factor. Maybe it's the lack of sleep and my diet, but the stomach seems to be the issue more than anything. I don't know. And I just don't have the strength. I don't have the recovery. I don't mind the strength issue as much. It's the recovery. And I'm sure if I could recover, I'd regain a lot of my strength. But I don't know. I don't know, but hopefully I'll get some sleep. The stress too, the stress of the financial distress I'm under for so long, and just so many problems. 99% of my problems, I'd say, or 95% of my problems would all be solved with money. Unfortunately, it's a terrible fact of life, and I just don't have any way to make any extra money. I can't even afford lotto tickets, but I'm not complaining per se. I mean, it's affecting my life and it's causing me a great deal of stress. But, and of course, it affects my relationships and stuff. I can't take somebody out for a coffee, let alone a fancy meal in a fancy restaurant. I mean, I can't afford to, you know, buy gifts for my children, for crying out loud. It's a terrible situation to be in, but that's it. You know, it is what it is. It affects my life in the sense that, you know, I can't be social. I can't basically leave the house. I can hardly keep gas in the car, feed myself. feeding myself is the thing, you know. I will eat whole food, you know. I'll eat steak, I'll eat eggs. If I have to rely on ramen and craft dinner and processed foods, cheap, you know, then that's just gonna create a bunch of other problems, you know. I have to drink water, I have to eat whole food. Yes, I probably drink way too much coffee, but the lack of sleep is really the issue. And I mean, if I wasn't so exhausted all the time, and yeah, I mean, there would probably be a bit of an opportunity to make some extra money, or at least I could probably get my head in the game and try to think of a solution to the problem. But anyway, that's it. I'm trying, you know. I read a quote. There's a biblical quote. I can't remember what it was. I think it was Romans 8:12 to 13, but it might have been Romans something else. It was basically talking about, you know, the spirit versus the body. And it got me thinking that, yeah. Well, it was talking about sins of the body and how that leads to a downfall, and the strong spirit is king. And it's true. And what I got out of that, and this may or may not be what the passage was about, but what I got out of that is the body. I mean, of course, the body wants pleasure. The body wants to eat chocolate cake and dessert, and the body, not in my case, but speaking generally, I mean, the body wants the alcohol, drinking, eating junk food, lazing around, you know, things like sexual appetite, drugs. These are the sins of the body, vices, they call them, vice. The vice squad in, you know, police forces are dealing with things like gambling and alcohol and prostitution and drugs and things like that. These vices, these are the sins of the body, and the cultivating of the spirit is more important. And that's what I'm telling you. The mind controls the body. Much better to exercise and eat healthy. I don't like eating healthy all the time, and I don't. My diet is one of my downfalls, but I have never been one to take drugs or to, you know, medications even, or overindulge in alcohol, or you know, things like that, gambling or whatnot. Basically, you know, I don't want to exercise. I don't want to eat the healthy food all the time. I don't want to live the clean life all the time. But that's what makes all the difference. So, you know, the vices of the body. Now, once in a while, you have to have a cheat day type thing. Once in a while, I mean, you can't beat yourself up for overindulging here and there. You know, we are humans. We do have feet of clay, and you know, the whole thing about Christianity is, or any religion, is these people, whether you call them saints or whatever, gurus, these are just people, role models, people to strive to be more like. You know, people who try to stay on the path, and people who try to do the right thing, and we should emulate them and follow them to try to do the right thing, try to be the best version of ourselves we can be. sloth, laziness, you know, the 7 deadly sins. You know, you got anger and laziness and greed and the rest of them. They don't come to mind right now. Gluttony, things, you know, these are the sins of the body. These are what have to be avoided. And, you know, then of course the ultimate role model is Jesus. Jesus is the role model that the saints strive to be like. And the saints trying to be like Jesus provide a role model for the average Joe. You know, he might not be able to strive to be perfect, and I'm not saying become perfect, I'm saying strive to be perfect, strive to be the best version of yourself. Look at these role models, you know. And anyway, that's it. So yeah, it all comes back to, you know, make the mind control the body. Try to do the right things, try to exercise, try to sleep, try to drink the water, try to get the rest, try not to be angry and a glutton and greedy and envious and, you know, the other 3 deadly sins that don't spring to mind right now. You know, anyway, something to think about. So I just wanted to make this coffee. I'm not going to be cooking steaks tonight, but I'll probably put up another video. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed spending a little time with me. And yeah, till next time, who loves you, baby? This guy, don't forget it. And also remember, you're somebody's favorite person in this world, probably mine. So till next time, love you and goodbye.